Ooh, muff the punt.
Muffs the punt.
Or muffs the kickoff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
Good stop by
great talk
Ben
by
Fadiomi.
Ben Fadiomi.
Dude, DJ is literally like the most athletic person on this field. Preston plays. No, Preston plays baseball. Peyton, he doubles quarterback. No, it's Peyton. Yes, it's Peyton. Preston's the
Preston's
in
my
the hat.
coach. Preston's my coach.
Preston, the quarterback.
Peyton.
Peyton.
Peyton, sorry, Peyton. He rolls.
Peyton rolling left.
Loses the ball.
Wait, so are we going? We're going? Okay, good.
I can't even see.
Just making sure.
You can't even really see.
Yeah. Got the big Keo box. Now they count it as an incompletion, or? Oh no, it was a rush. Oh, okay.
How big
About a
of a
5-yard
big of a
rush here.
factor do you think the new guy's gonna be
Oh,
for the Pioneers?
Donald? Oh.
Yeah, Donald.
DJ, he's probably one of the most athletic guys I've ever met in my life.
I've heard
He's
is a
huge.
huge
He
athlete.
doesn't even look as big as he really is. Like he's strong.
Peyton, yeah.
That's
takes
Peyton.
snap. Quick screen out.
Quick screen to Caleb.
Caleb Herndon.
About 2 or 3.
Not much.
About a 3-yard pickup.
And here we go.
Third down.
Third and about 12.
The Hammers obviously missing Wendell right now.
Yeah, a huge factor in their offense, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, in their entire team, because through as we've said in multiple fields at chats throughout the first 3 quarters, they're unstoppable with Wendell.
Yeah.
But
Another guy I think's a big game changer
DJ.
is Jamie though. Jamie's very good. Look at as they throw it to him.
Jamie. Jamie lost his footing. That's all it was. That was a good. Honestly, that was an amazing pass.
That was a good pass.
That is 0, Jared. That is 0.
Oh, you know
Peter,
what, Peter,
we didn't ask that.
Peter.
All right, Peter, we didn't ask that. All right. Nah, but honestly, that was a really good ball.
It was.
Jamie just lost his footing. He started slipping and he tried to dive at the last second.
It was too late.
Oh, that I got. Oh, actually.
Surveys. Got all day.
Throws it up.
Daniel Williams.
And he
Daniel
catches
Williams,
it.
First down.
First down by number 8.
About
Daniel
what was
Williams.
that? About an 18-yard completion.
Just about.
See, it's the players like the Daniel Williams and like the Mark Hawkins that didn't go high, that didn't go in like the higher rounds, but they can make
they're
huge
important.
impacts in the game.
They're important. They're
They
very
really are
important. You know. And they hit when it's the least expected. You know.
They really do.
You hit them with your star players, and then
Screen out to Caleb.
They
Caleb-
ran the good old
Caleb
Madden
Herndon
20 glitch, RPO peak zone
RPO
bubble.
peak zone bubble. Oh.
I didn't think he got that much yardage, but hey, the refs they can't be right all the time.
And number 18, Caden Wilson, comes into the game for the first time this year.
Caden having faced some trouble with his father and at home, now being finally able to play. Pump fake. Ooh,
Oh.
Jimmy Durant.
Jimmy.
Oh.
Flag.
Yeah, that's PI. That is PI.
Brock waving his hands. He knows. He knows what he did.
Honestly, being a ref, sometimes once I see the other 2 officials throw the flag, I just throw it in the pile. Sometimes I aim it at players too. Sometimes I do. No, it really is, honestly. It's 15 with an automatic first down.
Caden gets one play and
One
he's
play and he makes
back
such a
on the
difference.
back on the sideline. That was Brock Thomas with the PI.
Yeah, it's the Hammers. Hammers and the Pioneers.
First down Hammers.
The battle of the undefeateds.
This is true.
You know, not to harp about week 1 or anything, but if the Hunters don't have Dylan Averill at quarterback. Ooh!
Touchdown.
Jamie
Number
Pegula.
5, Jamie Pegula.
Really good
I was talking about him
Amazing.
earlier.
Yeah.
I was talking
He is-
about him
honestly,
earlier.
He is a stud.
He
on the
really
field.
is.
Great blocking down.
I was talking
He
about
can
him
throw.
earlier.
He's an amazing DB,
He's
and
fast.
he can catch. He's so fast.
He's fast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was Jamie.
He's fast.
Oh yeah, back at Vero, he used to play running back, and then he changed over to what was it, slot. He changed over to slot.
Why'd he stop playing? You know?
He was working a lot. He was working a lot, and football kind of just took away from his money.
Yeah.
And to be fair, like, it takes literally
Yeah.
every single day. You go through the entire school day, starting at like 7, going all the way up until 2, and you stay until
Yeah,
like 5,
it's
5:30,
crazy.
sometimes 6. Yeah. Oh yeah, game days you're there late.
Peyton takes the snap. O'Brien rushing.
Snap. Roll, survey, throws.
Jimmy Durant with the
Jimmy
extra
Durant.
point.
Durant, extra point, good. 7-0.
It is now 7-0 Hammers. Now,
Didn't he have a really big touchdown last week?
yes, he did. He had, I think it was a 56-yarder.
The Hammers look really good there. Let's see what the Pioneers can do.
It was off a huge pump fake play to Wendell. Peyton saw Wendell low, pump faked it to him. Everyone bit, threw it right over top.
I'm excited to see
Honestly,
what this Donald guy can do.
I really want to see what Donald has to offer on offense. 'Cause he's one of the more athletic guys that I've ever met in my life. But
Oh, for sure.
how does he work? How does he work with his football IQ? I was just told he
This-
just came back down from, I believe, Penn State and Maryland off the visits. So
This
Let's
is
see
a
how
lot
good of a
different
football
from
player he
regular
really is.
7-on-7 football.
Yeah.
But I mean,
the VXFL is very different from actual
I feel like it's
padded up 11-on-11.
for someone as athletic as him.
He should
not
still
be
be
hard
able
to
thrive.
adjust.
Yeah.
Should not be hard to adjust.
No, yeah, yeah, the Keens really have made this league their own.
They
And
really
they've,
have.
That's Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Jimmy's kicking.
It's a high flyer. Will Morgan catches it.
Will Morgan receive. Laterals it to Dylan Goldfarb.
And in 18,
Dylan
Caden
Goldfarb.
Wilson.
Losing yardage on that, if anything.
Number 18, Caden Wilson with the big tackle for loss on the kickoff.
And we like to harp about how good the Keens are with officiating in the league, but when you really think about it, they're two of the more athletic guys on the field.
Did you see what Preston was doing
Preston
today?
topped off Michael Gould, like
a
on his head.
starting Vero Beach High School football player.
He just Preston. He topped him off, yeah. Just went right on his head.
I think he had 2 touchdowns today
Mhm.
and two interceptions, I believe.
Yeah.
Go with the Pioneers.
If that's not
Up
player of the
set.
week, I don't know what is.
Brian taking the snap.
Unless it's
Immediate pressure and Tech P with the sack.
and they have number 16, Donald. What's his last name?
Donald Thomas in the backfield.
Donald Thomas, and they have him blocking so far.
He didn't go out for a route there. I'm kind of surprised, if I'm being honest. Because the entire week, OB was harping about how. No, yeah. OB drove all the way to PSL to pick up Donald to bring him up here.
Wow.
Yeah. Left at the 10:15, or left at like 10:15. Came back up at like, what, 12? If I'm driving all the way, I'm expecting him to be an absolute playmaker out here.
I want to see Ben Fatayomi make some plays too.
Yeah. See, the thing with Ben is he is.
Swing.
And here he goes.
That's
He
one.
makes a miss.
That's 2 right there. However, 2 flags. I think both are coming back. It's holding.
Donald
Thomas.
Donald Thomas catches a swing route out of the backfield for a nice 20-yard gain, but there's dirty laundry on the field.
But as I was saying, OB was harping all week about how good how Donald can take over for like 4 players. So I really want to see that be put to the test here.
Brock is good too.
Brock is really good.
Brock is good.
And with Ben,
Who is number 12?
DJ? No, he was their waiver wire pick.
Oh, I heard
No.
a
Waiver
little
wire's done.
someone told me that the Pioneers told everyone he wasn't that good.
No, yeah.
And comes out here as a stud.
And
but
one of my players
well.
knew who he was, but instead of telling me, pick him, like he's a good player, instead he told me, Omar, do your research. Dylan Averill. Yeah, Omar, do your research, not just, pick this guy. Because he's on my
Down,
team.
30 to go for the Pioneers.
Jeez.
O'Brien,
O'Brien
back to
surveys,
pass.
rolls a little bit, throws it deep for Will Morgan.
Oh, almost tips,
intercepted,
almost.
caught, then
It should have been picked off, really.
And
Tipped off
Jamie
tipped off
Prebula.
Will, and
Jamie
ground.
Prebula with the tip. Will Morgan almost came down with it.
you should have.
He really should have hit him in
it was
both.
a battle
Hit him in
against the
both
fives
hands.
right there.
See,
It wasn't the best pass.
Oh no, it for sure
But-
wasn't. He could have definitely thrown that deeper, because he had him by like a good step and a half.
He can make that throw though.
Yeah, he can make that throw.
Obi is definitely a guy that can make that throw.
See, with some of the players on the Pioneers, like Ben, like he's an amazing athlete. Like really, like he's crazy fast.
Yeah.
I remember in I think it was a scrimmage. He like hawked down Wendell, like, and that's hard to do.
Yeah.
Wendell is like one of the faster guys in the league, if not the fastest.
Mm-hmm.
But
O'Brien
Ben
takes
being
the
able to,
surveys, rolls out to
Oh.
the right, slides, 10-yard gain, loses the half.
O'Brien makes it to about
And,
the original line of scrimmage.
Speaking of Wendell, O'Brien told me before this game that Donald is
In the
as
first
fast, if
quarter.
not faster,
Than
than
Wendell.
Wendell.
I don't know if I 100% believe that, if I'm being honest.
I'm not sure yet. We'll have to find out.
Wendell literally can go into third gear
Yeah.
off of first. He goes from first to third, no second, no breaks.
Being in the weight room with Wendell,
Oh,
on
he's-
squat he can warm up with 315.
Yeah, he easily.
Just no problem.
However, that is also what DJ bench presses. So
That is facts.
that is very true. Sources tell me he reps 315 and he squats 5 something.
Wow.
No, DJ Donald Thomas.
He plays for Treasure Coast.
Yeah, star linebacker from Treasure Coast who didn't have to play any offense because we know what Treasure Coast does with the football.
That is very true.
Andrew practicing his flag throwing skills on the sideline.
Andrew clips down, throwing up the flag.
Still 7-0 Hammers.
7-0 Hammers.
After this next play, we'll get a time check.
4th and 17 for Pioneers.
But yeah, Ben is he's a freak athlete, but
Is he a
he's not the biggest football player.
That's-
His
yeah.
football IQ isn't the greatest.
high snap?
High snap over his head.
O'Brien takes it and
Is that a safety? No.
Mark Hawkins getting
Oh
very
my gosh.
excited on the
He's
sidelines.
Very excited over here on the sideline.
First down from the
Almost as if he made the play himself.
2-yard line for the
It's amazing, really. It was amazing.
Who was the center?
I think it might have been Brock. Or no, not Brock. I think it was
Who's number 24?
it was Garrett. Garrett Houseneck or something. Housef?
Joseph?
Yeah. Wait, what? All right, Hammers take over on offense on about the 5-yard line after a very bad snap. And we have Coach Cup watching on from Hawaii. How's the weather, Coach Cup? He said
It
it's
is
nice.
good.
It was run by Jamie Prebula.
Jamie Prebula.
Jamie Prebula.
I think he likes his name. I think he likes his name pronounced Jamie Prebula.
Prebula?
Yeah, Prebula
Prebula.
over Prebula. Because having multiple conversations with him, he always complains that people say that he's like a relative of, Debula.
Goal for the Hammers.
Yeah.
Coach Debula.
Coach Debula.
Hey, shout out
Coach Debula. Shout out Coach Debula.
Motion.
Oh,
Jimmy takes a snap, rolls, touchdown.
easy touchdown
Touchdown.
from Jamie Prebula.
Jamie Prebula.
13-0.
13 zip Hammers. And a lot of high praise and large talk about Donald Thomas, but I didn't see him
haven't-
make many plays.
Me either.
He's got one ball, and that play got called back. It was a great run. It was phenomenal, but when the rest of your team can't really hold their blocks, what can you do? there's been a lot of talk around the league about the Pioneers being,
Maybe
and
we-
I quote,
maybe we-
frauds. So this game is really going to be the test to where it's a team with a winning record, the same as their own.
I think the Hammers are the most complete team.
The Hammers might be the most complete team.
Surveys, looks, across the middle.
And it's been said
And-
multiple times
Will Morgan.
by
Gotta catch those.
OB, Coach Cup, and a lot of the Pioneers themselves that the Hammers kind of just run off of broken plays and they just do what
Yeah.
they can. But when you have Wendell in the backfield at quarterback, giving his guys time like 10 seconds plus, I mean, what can you expect?
Yeah. Will Morgan, I think that's his second or third dropped ball so
Yeah.
far.
I mean, granted, he was on defense.
Yeah, but still,
With those, he has to catch him.
that's still
He
a
has to
catch you
him.
gotta have. It's in his hands.
Oh, Jamie Prabula, very confident in himself, saying it's only his first 2 touchdowns, emphasizing that he's going to get more. And really, with
I
that
don't-
type of spirit, you love to see it. You really do.
And with his last 2 touchdowns, I don't doubt him.
Yeah.
I really
mean,
don't.
they've been very emphatic, as you see Liam Livingston going up for a nice one-handed catch, but not coming down with it.
Almost drops it with 2 hands the
Yeah.
next time.
Hey, Jared, time check.
Time check, please. Can we get a time check?
7 minutes and 34 seconds left.
Second half. Or first half.
Oh, he got megged. You had one job. Catch the
And
tee.
Liam Livingston.
Get a ref check. Got Liam Livingston behind the whistle. Andrew Clipstein. Press.
Just press him. No keen. Jimmy Durant set to kick again.
Dylan Goldfarb back.
Back to receive.
Surprise.
along with,
Again, surprise.
Will
Donald's
Morgan.
not back there, though.
He's as fast as they say he is. Why isn't he back there? I mean,
Ready to kick.
Dylan is very
Dylan is
good.
very fast.
He's very fast going sideways. He'll run like a whole marathon going sideways, but he'll get
Gain
like 2
5
yards.
yards. Exactly.
So it's like, what was the point of that?
Deep kick.
Dylan receives.
Dylan takes off.
Ooh,
Running.
he's quick.
Gets him down.
He's
He
quick.
is quick.
Yeah, I gotta take.
See, he's like scary shifty, but
Yeah.
how fast is he going vertically?
I think he's going pretty fast.
How fast is he vertically? You know, one player that stood out to me today, Harry Taylor. Harry is the
Two-
ultimate pool player.
2
He
full
played
games.
2 games and played amazing in
Played
both.
his heart out.
He played amazing in the Giraffes game, and then he played amazing in the Goblins play in the game. Shout out to Harry Taylor, man. Like he could. Nah, I
Great
think
guy.
I think
Great
Harry.
guy,
I think
too.
Harry left, which is well deserved, to be honest.
Yeah.
He deserves his rest after playing 2 games. Yeah.
Yeah, the second half he was doing.
No, yeah. Like first game, I threw a pick on. I think it was like on the 4 or 5. I threw a pick, and he almost sixed it if I didn't turn into DK Metcalf and hawk him down. Yeah, I literally had my head down. I was pushing.
First down. O'Brien at quarterback.
I felt as though the wind was moving away from me, so that way it gave me more room to go.
We see him at running back.
Followed up pretty good by the Hammers.
OB trying to conduct the offense after a big catch by DJ.
It's gonna be second down.
So second down coming up for the Pioneers.
16.
Nobody looks super winded yet. That's what I love about the end of the games.
Yeah.
Everyone's winded. Everyone's tired. It's
So we
it's
see
just
who
wants
really
it.
wants it
Who
more.
really wants it?
And the Hunters today showed that we dominated the whole game. We just showed that we wanted it more than anybody else.
The Aces needed a win.
Yes, you guys
And
played
we-
phenomenally, honestly.
Shout out to Jack.
Shout out to Jack.
Shout
Jack.
out to little Jack.
Brian takes the
Quarterback.
motion.
Again.
Back out.
Same play. It looks
Ooh, downed again.
Same exact play, same exact outcome.
About 4 yards every time. Caden being a defensive coach over here saying watch the pump fake in case he wants to pump fake down to Donald and throw it right up to maybe Will Morgan or Brock Thomas.
According.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jamer
Yeah.
Pagula. Jared over here has Alzheimer's, kind of like Joe Taylor's grandma, as Will Wagner put it. And I quote, "Great play by Joe, but his grandma won't remember that."
questions about. Looking. O'Brien
OB.
surveying. Pressure comes, throws it to Brock.
And Brock with the big play.
Does a little dance
And I quote,
Gets the first down.
does his little dancey dance and gets the first down. Ooh, what?
On what team?
Oh, that's Jimmy Durant.
Jimmy Durant on the tackle.
Jimmy Durant, honestly, off of the waiver wire,
Kevin
might
Durant.
be one of the most impactful players in the league.
He's been big.
Honestly, the waiver wire was huge.
It really
Because
was.
you picked up Jimmy Durant, you picked up Jarrett Wolf, you picked up Michael Terpstra, Donald now,
Jackson Gravely.
Jackson Gravely. Like, there are some
Our QB
stud playmakers
Our
out here.
QB1 wasn't even going to be on our team.
And they would have just been stuck with you.
First and 20.
Ah,
Not saying that as a shot. but
jokes.
It's all love here in the commentary booth.
Motion.
Motion out swing, maybe?
Brian takes the snap.
Ooh,
throws
bad
to Brock.
throw.
Incomplete.
There's a no call for holding.
Peyton and number
On,
9.
the
I
Hammers.
believe that's Parker Townsend. Getting great pressure in the backfield.
Our PA trying to tell one of the refs one of the calls that he missed.
Believe that's Andrew Klipstein. As
Andrew
he's getting angry
very angry over here on
at
the
us over
sideline.
here.
Hey, buddy,
He
hey,
is
stick to
threatening
reffing,
to throw
sir.
flags at us. I'm not sure how.
Stay in your lane, buddy.
Not sure how
You're
Liam
not that
Livingston
guy,
did
pal.
not see it.
I'm sorry, you're not that guy. Well, a little bit of confusion in the backfield.
They've been.
Okay.
Raise pressure coming, throws the
Throws
deep.
it to Dylan.
Dylan
And Dylan
Goldfarb
with the catch.
a mean touchdown.
For the
And
Spikes the
spike
ball.
right after. I think the best celebration today, though, was me and Andrew Klipstein. After he beat Keywan Roberts on a, or that's his last name, right? Keywan Roberts, something like that. After he beat Chris Kosh on a sluggo,
Great ball by O'Brien.
he ran a slant, just turned it into a vertical after a pump fake, caught it right over his shoulder, touchdown. Andrew tossed me an oop, spiked it straight down. Oop.
Dylan Goldfarb.
Dylan Goldfarb. Dylan Goldfarb on a long score. Hey, who are you thinking about interviewing?
That's a great
At the half.
question.
I
I feel like we got to get Jamie in here.
we gotta get Jamie, either Jamie or Jimmy, and then we should probably get like
Should we get
DJ.
O'Brien? Should we get the new guy? Let's get him.
let's get DJ. Yeah. Because with Coach Cup being out, OB is pretty much the owner.
Yeah.
He's the owner, the coach,
The
the
QB.
GM, if you will.
O'Brien takes the snap,
And-
feels the pressure immediately, rolls out to the right. Looks, throws.
I don't understand why he didn't just
DJ.
run it in. Donald with a
Donald
huge catch.
Thomas with a great catch.
But
for the two.
why
or
didn't
is that
OB
2 or
just
1?
run it in? He could have just walked into the end zone.
I feel like he's trying to get him touches, which
Did you say
is
Hunters?
which is
Oh,
smart.
Hammers.
Hammers.
Which I feel like he should try to get him more involved.
Take it.
I feel like he should try to get Donald more involved.
Austin wants to talk to you.
He
Austin wants to talk to you.
He should most definitely try to get DJ more involved because DJ is a tremendous athlete.
Look at
Off that vertical jump alone, I mean, I believe at the next level he's going to be playing corner rather than outside linebacker like he did at Treasure Coast.
One of our own players did that same thing.
Yeah.
I think Equan is playing corner. Played outside linebacker.
Coach Cup ripping into OB here.
Coach Cup with some angry words at the quarterback. O'Brien.
14,000 miles away.
Brock yelling at the ref.
Yeah, without having a good rusher and a good blocker in Owen Casey, he's going to feel that pressure all day.
Clips.
Coach Klipstein getting very angry.
Clipstein.
Players getting very angry with the ref
And
over here.
Clipstein might be the worst ref we've seen.
He might be the worst.
He might be the worst ref we've seen all day.
He's ready to-
Almost
he's
throws
ready to-
a
Clip,
flag.
according to both teams, he has power.
I'm not even gonna say the joke that I was gonna say about police, but
Hey, did you hear Austin?
He's about to throw a flag on us in the
is
booth.
he gonna throw a flag on us in the booth? What are you gonna do? That's my player right there. He better not disrespect me.
It's like Garrett's preparing
Bench
to
him.
kick the ball off.
I might bench him and not let him go to Cafe
Oh,
66.
and a great kick by number
Amazing kick.
24. Is that Garrett?
Great kick by Garrett.
Through the ball, and it's gonna be a touchdown.
What was his name again? Garrett Housef.
What?
Garrett Helsack?
Garrett Housef.
Housef. And I think the T broke.
Yeah.
Garrett kicked that ball so hard it broke the teeth.
Jared Rivera, or Mayo Murray as they once called him. Mayo Boy? His name is Mayo Boy?
His name is Mayo Boy in the stat sheet.
All right, Jared Rivera will now be known as Mayo Boy. Going
Mayo
forth.
Boy Jared Rivera. Jared Rivera and Jordan Gorton did form a pretty good
They
connection
were
today.
electrifying.
Peyton comes in motion. Peyton rolling, looking.
However,
I
there
believe,
is-
I
There is
believe,
a flag on the field.
I believe Clipstein threw his flag.
What
Was
the
it
flag?
was it real or was it
There's
just
some dirty laundry on the field.
or just Clipstein throwing it because he wanted to prove he had some power?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark Hawkins.
Mark with a great catch.
I think Andrew Clipstein abusing a little bit of his power here. One game and he's already throwing flags here.
I think Preston is.
I think Preston and Mr. Livingston are ripping into Andrew.
Andrew Clipstein
Man.
getting ripped right now.
He's really looking like the goofball of the week.
And
He's letting his emotions fuel his calls, as some of the Hammers players decide to.
Peyton is
Stay back.
Peyton
Peyton taking matters into his own hands.
Oh, he most
Peyton
definitely
is
would.
getting very
And
angry
honestly,
at his
I would
brother.
too. I would be just as upset when terrible
Andrew
calls from
Clipstein.
Andrew Clipstein affect my game.
I think it was I think it was a
Offside?
false start.
Or false start, yeah.
I think it was a false start. Who was it on? I'm not sure. And- wow, look at that rushing stance. What Caden is like, what am I
DJ,
supposed
down,
to do?
Down low.
Caden is just, wow. Just manhandles
got
Caden.
checked.
Great ball.
And Jimmy
Durant.
Duran.
Huge.
Oh, he whiffed.
Oh!
Great
How-
ball by Peyton.
I have a question. How is it a hold when he's tracking him down?
I have the
He-
same
He
question.
can't hold him if
Rundown, but not
That's-
Caleb Herndon not
he
knowing
was.
what he's talking
Caleb
about.
Herndon a little bit confused with his calls.
Nevertheless, a great.
I mean, how can you? He's trying to catch someone as they're running down the field. If he grabs a hold of his jersey, that's not a flag. He's just a little confused.
I think so. Great play by Jimmy.
I think they're on the 19-yard line. Here we go. Hammers driving behind huge plays from Jamie Pregula, Jimmy Durant, and Peyton Keene himself.
Can we get a time check?
Hey,
We've been talking so much.
oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Austin might be the most dedicated coach. At 3:30 in the morning in Hawaii, he's over here. How? 8:30 a.m. I'm
8:30
sorry.
a.m.
I also thought he said 3:30. That's still very early. I think I'm late every time, and we're supposed to be here at 7.
Fakes the handoff. Looking, decides to run, takes off.
DJ wants a flag.
Peyton Keene, instead of going up the field into OB, he decides to go horizontally like Dylan Goldfarb.
DJ wanted a flag.
However,
With about a 5-yard
a somewhat big play nonetheless.
5-yard run.
Horizontal gain of about 20 yards, but vertically he went about 5. That is ridiculous. It always is. It always is astounding how much you run sideways, but you never run vertically. Like,
I have found
coaches-
myself doing that.
Yeah, I do that. I do that quite a lot too, as well. As soon as I see a seam, I go from east to west, and I just take it north to south. And you really do.
We've been
You just
talking
gotta
about
run downhill.
DJ's debut. I'm a little disappointed of
I'm
Caden's.
from so far.
No, but Caden Wilson, he was talking about making a big impact.
Making a big impact. It being
He
hammer
said-
time.
He said, yes, posting it's hammer time on his Snapchat.
Jamie Perbula with another touchdown.
And he was right.
He's making a huge touchdown.
He was right.
Huge touchdown, yeah.
A huge impact.
A huge impact for Player of the Week. Oh,
Jamie.
And he's so confident. He says, I'll be back. As if signifying he will score more
He
touchdowns.
will get at least 4.
And I mean, so far, he has not lied.
4, 5, 6.
Touchdowns already.
Sam, what you gonna get? What do you think?
So far in the first half, he has 3 touchdowns. The score is.
Can we get a score check, Jared?
score check?
Jared.
7-18.
7-18. 7-18.
Hammers.
Hammers are up. After this play, we'll get a time check.
Peyton snaps the ball, looking, surveying. O'Brien with the
And
ball.
O'Brien jumps.
Goal line.
He gets it.
Dives, he gets it. That's a touchdown. Or not a
He
touchdown,
got
but a
2
1-point conversion.
1 point.
19-7.
And
Hammers.
Caden from the opposite side of the field running over. Very excited.
Really are putting the work on the Pioneers. However,
Ready to play today.
we know that the Hammers struggle in the fourth quarter. So,
Oh, 20. Sorry, my bad. 20-7.
20-7, excuse me.
But the Hammers are missing their best player.
The Hammers
They
are
are
missing their
they
best
are
player.
doing this
And
without
they
their
are
best
playing
player.
amazing.
They are doing this without their best player.
Can we get a time check?
Yeah, you scored 3. Jamie has 3. Clip scored 3.
47 seconds left.
I think Cam threw for like 3 and then rushed for 1. Jamie asking for a seat. He's exhausted after putting the whole team on his back, though, like Greg Jennings. Shout out to anybody who knows that meme.
Craig Jennings. The Madden.
Yeah, the Madden meme.
The Madden
from,
meme.
Madden like 05.
With the hustle.
Greg Jennings
running
running
with a
down the
broken
sideline with a
leg.
broken leg, putting the team on his back, though. Caden proclaiming
Caden.
he's putting the team on his back. However, I believe he only has about 4 snaps in the game.
Number 0. Jimmy Durant.
Jimmy Durant. We've gone over this a couple of times, Jared. Come on.
And and
And
it looks
Caden
like
coming right
after
back off.
Caden talking
After
about
putting
changing
the,
the
team on his
game,
back, though,
he comes out of
Caden
the
Wilson
game again.
comes right off the field
Tech P.
as he begins to celebrate for
dance.
doing what exactly?
I think lining up. And then I don't think he lined up good enough.
I think
He took him
I think
off.
Coach Keane saw how bad he lined up and decided to take him off.
Pooch kick. O'Brien takes it.
Jimmy Durant. After
He's faster than he looks.
Jimmy Durant is a speed demon.
He's faster than he looks.
As you saw in his one reception where he took it about 35-ish yards, he is fast.
Very fast.
For a guy of a bigger size like his, he is fast. He can catch, he can move, and he can play DB.
Caden
Caden
claiming
proclaiming
he's
he's tired after
he is
4
out
plays.
of breath after his total
He
of
wasn't
5
even on the
plays in the
kickoff,
game.
was he?
Extracurricular activities did not help with cardio.
I'm not 100% sure what that means, but we'll let Caden live.
I thought, but isn't he some hockey star?
Yeah, I thought he was like a hockey
I
star.
thought you were a hockey star. You are inside in the frozen ice rink. That does make a big
yeah,
difference.
it does make it a little bit different from being outside in Florida weather, which honestly can change at any moment.
It's not that hot today, though.
Today's been
It
pretty
has
good.
definitely-
Parker Townsend with huge pressure on him.
Roll. Throws it up.
OB with an amazing throw. Oh, Brock, bad adjustment. Bad adjustment by Brock Thomas. You know, normally throughout all of these games, Brock Thomas is normally a huge part.
Caden
And
talking
now
to
with
O'Brien.
Will Morgan, you have another player that's gonna,
Caden and O'Brien cursing at each other.
Yeah.
O'Brien telling him to at least get on the field. And he is asking for a. Are you
So if
giving him a-
anybody that would like to volunteer to give
Anybody
Caden
that
Wilson
would-
a ride, please come to the booth. I mean,
he will fill up a gas tank. He
he will
says.
film. Oh, he'll film
Oh,
the gas tank.
yeah, you
Okay,
fill my
I
gas
got you.
tank?
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Hey, aren't you $4 a set? What time do you think we're going to be done today?
have work at 4.
You work at 4?
I work at 4.
We should be done before 4.
I have to go home and get my stuff. Okay.
If Jared
okay.
needs to, he'll take over.
I have to leave by at least 3:30, 3:20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming down. Time check.
Can we get a time check?
33
seconds in the
33
first half.
seconds.
Honestly, this has been a great first half.
For the Hammers.
For the Hammers. The Pioneers, I believe that they just need to step it up offensively.
I think they need to throw it up to give them a
I'd
chance.
say give DJ a chance, honestly.
Looking, feels the pressure.
Look at
rolls,
that. Look at his
pulls
speed.
and throws it up. Will Morgan. Great catch.
Will Morgan.
After getting a huge first down conversion,
Was that at least 50.
Trevor
yard
O'Brien,
gain.
he decides to run out or call a timeout. Coach Cup asking to flip the camera. No, shifted. I'm sorry, not flip it. He does want to see. Oh, I just don't understand how there could be any single women out here with Peter Wixon in the booth. I mean, he's just a phenomenally attractive man. Almost. Bruh, he should have. I don't understand why he didn't keep running. Honestly, he was gone. He was off to the races.
I understand Cornell was coming.
Oh yeah, I understand that. Cornell
Was running.
That's the fastest I've ever ran.
But the question is, why did you slow down?
He thought Cornell was coming.
Cornell was catching Cornell for running.
Richard said he didn't just let him go. You guys see that play with Jai? He gets down the field.
And then
Yeah.
Goes down.
they catch him. They catch him. He's like, oh, they're
To a 60
yeah, they're gonna bring down my speed in Madden. Now, what I would really love to see is someone make a game with all of our teams in it, a VXFL game.
Pressure, Parker.
Just
Parker
oh.
putting the pressure on, forcing a
And the
ball.
real question here is,
Caden-
how many overthrown passes have
And
ever
once
been
again,
completed?
I have to say, how many overthrown balls in the history of football have ever been completed?
And I think the question to that is 0.
Thank you, Coach Jay.
Credit to Leonard Jankowski for coming up with that one.
Caden Wilson. I don't know if you were watching. Got manhandled by Ben Fadiomi.
Oh,
on the
he
last
most
play.
definitely did.
He was dapping him up after
Yeah,
telling him
he
good
dapped
job.
him up because he knew he got beat.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's how you do it sometimes. With me and Jaheim a couple weeks ago, whenever I scored, I would dap him up, and we would just talk a lot. And if Jaheim scored, I would dap him up too. And it was just a lot of fun. It was a lot of competitiveness. It's who?
There was punch thrown against
Oh yeah,
Oh, the
with
nut tap.
Colin
and
and
Donquell.
Donquell.
Donquell almost fighting, I think, 3 or
Colin
4
Maldonado.
people on our team.
He was ready to go 1v4.
Big 6'6" Nate being one of.
Penny a sack.
Caden getting a little.
Trevor claiming that he only grabbed his towel.
Parker Townsend really putting on the pressure right now. 2 sacks.
Parker Townsend really is a phenom in the trenches. Yeah, there was word that Parker Townsend wasn't actually going to be here, but hey,
Hey,
a phenomenal athlete. Parker Townsend is.
the pot.
We're gonna go Jimmy or Jamie. We'll go Jimmy.
We'll go-
Jimmy.
Jamie.
Durant. Jamie Prabula. Jamie Prabula, and we'll do DJ.
And DJ.
Hold on, we're gonna start. We're gonna start with Jamie, and then we're gonna go DJ. Oh no, he is definitely.
He's massive.
We should definitely get a steroid check on him. He is too big to be that small. Where's Jamie?
Can we get Jamie?
Can we get Jamie to the booth, please?
Jamie
Alright.
to the booth, please.
He's coming.
Oh,
he's
there he
coming.
is.
What should we ask him?
What is his record in fastest game of cornhole? I think there's a lot of chemistry in the booth here, with me,
Yeah.
Spang.
What's wrong with the score? 20 points. Yeah, what's that?
All right, come on, buddy. All right.
I don't know how to fix it.
Hey, this is a Christian outreach group, so swearing. All right, Jamie, amazing first half. All right. So, you played great. You continue to claim that you'll continue to score more. What do you think that your offense or defense, for that matter, will need to do to really just completely shut this game out and to let you guys run home with a victory?
Well, we're doing amazing on offense. I cannot complain with the way that we are conducting ourselves. 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. I mean, that's pretty that's pretty good. I'm sorry for the Christian followers. For our defense, we're doing decently good. We had 1 blown coverage, which resulted in a touchdown, and that's the only thing that they can really do to us right now. If we just continue the same, I think we're winning by 4 touchdowns.
Do you think they can stop you? Is there a way to slow you down? Is there a way to guard you?
Oh yeah, anybody can get guarded. It's just a matter if they want to or not.
This game, the VXFL really is a matter of heart.
It really is.
And if you come out here and you have more heart than the other team, then honestly, you'll probably run away with a victory. We actually, I wanted to ask you about your opinions on DJ thus far, and if he's living up to the hype that people have brought upon him.
He is very, very fast. I would use another way to explain that, but I can't say those types of words. I don't know about his route running. It seems like all he wants to do is go deep, which is, easy to guard. On defense, he's extremely fast. He's a good defender. I'll leave it at that.
All right.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you. Should we get Caden?
Should we get Caden? No,
I don't think so.
we'll get Parker at the end of the game. Call DJ.
DJ to the booth, please. DJ to the booth. I'm trying to lie, man. I might be like
Peter claiming he is the best stat guy in the league.
And I quote, Alex Cheris, that is a shot at you. That is directly at you.
You missed the game today.
You missed the game today, and you gave up your statistics job to Peter Wixon.
Hey, whoever was in the stats for my game forgot nothing. I got stats.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I checked.
All right, come on, DJ. Come on. You want to put him in the middle, or?
Yeah.
All right. In the middle?
Where you
Between us?
So I had like
You just scoot the chair over, have him take a knee.
Yeah, you can take a seat. You've been playing.
I was like, we'll just take a knee, bro. You good?
I bet.
All right, buddy. So, coming up from PSL, playing your heart out here. We can tell that you're electrifyingly fast, honestly.
Yeah.
Ooh, cramp. Oh. Ooh, I started to cramp. What do you guys need to do offensively to really take back over the game and to be able to start putting up more scores on the board? Because the one that you have was really just the blown coverage.
All we really need to do is timing. Our timing just needs to get a little bit better. We're literally right there. If we can get that extra 1/10 of a second for Obi to throw the ball, then anybody will be open. I guarantee you any one of our receivers will be open. We all that good, to be honest.
Now, I asked Jamie the same question, but I want to see if he has a different answer. Is there any way to stop you or anybody out here that can guard you?
In all honesty, I feel like Jamie is probably our only one.
That's fair. Defensively, what do you guys believe that you need to do to try to stall out these hammers who have put up 20 against you guys to your 7?
Our corners and safeties just need to not get beat deep. If they don't let anybody behind them, then everybody else is going to close in on whoever has the ball. We'll all be fine.
Good take, good take. Well, thank you, DJ, and I wish you the best for this next half.
Appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Weather is definitely coming in. However, I think we can make it to the end of the game.
Yeah, the boy was gone. I thought he was going to catch it. They did the same thing earlier.
Yeah, you see, it was honestly Peter Wixon's almost Mick pick 2. He should have had it. I don't know why he slowed down. He stopped running. He saw Cornell long arms Wilson, and he just got nervous. That's all it really was. But when you see long arms Wilson running at you, you kind of have to.
We had a great fan base out here for
Yeah,
that
we
game as
really
well.
did. All were family members of Dion Collins. Wait, what?
Should we get OB in here?
Really?
Yeah. Your game, he only completed 5 passes in our game, too.
Should we get OB in here?
But you guys have such big plays during the game.
Yeah, we see. My VXFL Hunters, my South Beach Hunters, we're a team that lives by the deep ball and dies by the short. All right? We'll make huge plays here and there, but we just need to put our offense together. That's all it really is.
I feel like our team's the opposite. Our Jackson Gravely,
You live by the short
young
ball.
kid,
and if you try for the deep ball, it's probably picked off. With the league leading, I think, 14 interceptions.
He's a young kid. He doesn't
get
have the
more this
biggest arm yet. He did not throw one this
He's
week.
only going into 8th grade. Or he's only going into ninth grade. That is ridiculous. He had an amazing game.
Yeah.
And honestly, all of the games today have been really good games.
Yeah.
See, in the Aces game, it makes it seem like the score was a lot closer than it really was. But the game was almost a blowout.
Yeah.
The Aces, you guys put them away early.
I feel like we played a lot better.
You guys held them perfectly to, what was it, 12 points?
Yes.
You guys held it down to 12 points, not allowing them to go crazy far with their offense. That was missing Louis DeShower, but overall, you guys played great.
That was a big miss.
Because Michael
Gould threw, was it 2 or 3
starts-
picks?
If Michael Gould starts from week 1 with the, what are they called now? Who are they? The Hustlers, yes. If Michael Gould starts from game 1 with the Hustlers, honestly,
Ellie rep.
oh no.
And
Ellie.
Oh no. This is a terrifying sight. Who gave
Son, I asked Liam how to play football.
this is
not good.
and I quote from Preston Keene himself, egregious. How do I spell egregious? I have no idea.
he has,
However, his vocabulary
I was about
is
to
so
say the same
dense.
thing.
It is so
I was
dense.
about to say the same thing.
It's almost as dense as Lamone Baskin's brain. It's just one of the smartest guys I know. One of the smartest guys I know.
I almost had 5 touchdowns today, though. I dropped one.
Might have to disagree.
Okay. That I mean,
Oh, the fight on the field, Andrew Clipsheimer versus Ellie.
I think I'm taking
I got
Ellie
Ellie.
Paul there. Honestly, I think I'm taking Ellie Paul there. She's a lot more physical at the line. Her flag throwing is probably better. But I think the ref that has the weakest flag throwing ability is
Is
by
Liam.
far Liam Livingston.
Liam Livingston. I don't know if I've ever seen him throw a
I don't
flag.
think I've ever seen him throw a flag more than 10 yards.
No, I wasn't talking about how far it goes. I was saying I don't know if I've ever seen him throw a flag on a play.
Really? No, he has.
Not. It's not often.
No.
Liam asked if I was going to commentate with you.
Please go give that back to Liam. This is egregious. I want to learn how. Hey Siri, how do you spell egregious?
Liam, just stand behind her and tell her when to throw the flag.
Siri here
Siri
is
doesn't-
stumped.
Siri.
Siri is stumped.
Would you ask Siri?
How to spell egregious?
I don't know what the first
I-
one is. It A? Is it I?
I think it might be an A.
Regis.
Right. I forgot that they
It
turned
starts
my-
with a E.
E-G-R-E.
Outstandingly bad. Shocking.
EGREGIOUS. Egregious. Now,
Can you use that in a sentence for me? What was Preston's sentence?
Preston was saying that the no call on the block in the back was, and I quote, egregious. I already forgot how to spell it. EGREGIOUS. Egregious, maybe? Something like that. Spelling bee champ back in back in elementary school.
Egregious.
Here we go, folks. So it should be a really good second half.
Liam lets her keep the flag.
Why? For the
Yes, sir.
I'm being told that Liam Livingston does not know how to catch a tee.
I don't think that's the first time today he's dropped it.
He's consistent. He's consistently dropping the tee. However, Liam Livingston had an amazing catch, and he broke down Preston Keene.
He did break my
broke
coach's ankles.
Preston Keene so bad. It was almost as though it was. Oh yeah. he did in fact get broke by the tee. However, he broke
Jimmy.
Preston, and then went on to fall about like 5 yards later. It was kind of like how I did
DJ?
Ryan Strigley this morning.
DJ is not back there.
DJ really should be in the back. But I mean, when you kick it out of bounds like that. Oh, did it roll
Is
in?
it?
Oh, no, it
Nope,
was out of bounds.
It is.
Ellie with a volleyball spike almost. I don't understand why Ellie Paul is out here. Please, hey,
Hey.
could we please not hit the media booth, please? Have some respect. All right.
Pioneers start this drive off at the 30-yard line, 35-yard line.
And Caden Wilson hyping his teammates up again, coming to the sidelines. Still not on the field. With his bright white and yellow cleats.
They're so clean, but because he
Because he
just
hasn't
doesn't
played.
get in.
He
He just
hasn't
doesn't get
played.
in.
With the blue hat, gray shorts, yellow
Caden demanding
cleats.
an interview, knowing well
He
and
has
good that he is not an
not-
official,
not-
or he is not an owner. Peyton Keene with amazing,
Incomplete, very good defense by number 5.
big defensive stop by Jamie Pabula.
Jamie. And that's what DJ said.
The only guy out here that can guard him is probably Jamie. And honestly, I'm kind of
What?
upset that I already played the Pioneers
Dive?
because I kind of wanted to play him again, and I would love to go one-on-one with DJ. He just looks like a freak athlete.
Yeah.
And I something about me, I'm competitive, so I want to go against the best player on your field, on your team. So I went against one-on-one with Jaheim, and I
went
one-on-one.
I went one-on-one with
Q1.
Kiwan. That was and Peyton.
Completes it to Brock. Brock
Big
turns
catch
it
for
in.
Brock Thomas,
And-
reaching out even though it's not the goal line.
Nice 15-ish yard gain.
And is that going to bring up fourth or is that third?
No, I believe that is fourth down.
Should it be fourth down?
Oh, but he was not that far. That is a terrible spot. He was about right there.
He's about where Clip is.
Yeah, well, yeah,
About where Clip
if anything, a little bit.
he
more
moved.
back.
He moved.
Down marker guy.
Third down at about 8, 9.
Is he a Pioneers fan?
I think so.
O'Brien bats.
Bad snap.
O'Brien just trying to escape.
O'Brien down.
Gets,
He even got his towel ripped off him. What I've learned about OB is never touch that man's towel.
Sorry, Peyton and Parker.
He is willing to fight over that towel.
Really getting it done.
The double P's in the trenches.
PP.
They're just going off. PP in the trench. It's just PP going off in the trenches.
Caden thinks it's really funny, but he's still not on the
yeah,
field.
Caden is still not on the field.
I'd rather watch men's volleyball than watch the Pioneers play.
Hey, men's volleyball is amazing.
They're so boring.
I can kind of agree that the Pioneers are kind of boring.
Just saying, your rides are nuts.
The Aces are pretty boring.
Your ride is on that team, unless you're filling my gas tank. Your ride is over there.
You charge people for gas?
No, he offered.
He offered.
Oh, that's funny. Where's my tacos?
Saying to Omar, where's my phone?
Or we're getting called out.
I might be a little bit in debt, but that's okay. Debt is just something for you to build off of,
The same play, Brock.
Huge play. Why did you slow down? Brock Thomas should have just kept running up the sideline. When you slow
That
down,
is-
you're not going to break anybody out here on the field.
There's usually somebody
Especially
else
not
coming.
Jamie Prabula.
Because there's usually somebody else coming.
There's
too.
always somebody behind you. And I learned that last week against the Hustlers. On my pick 6, I was running and I'm going straight up the sideline. And as I'm breaking down to make moves and let my blockers set up, Jefferson Charles just catches me from behind. Good old 1804 Jeff.
1804 Jefferson.
He just got me. Coach Cup looking on at 8:30 in the morning. People always ask me how I wear pants without this much hair. I don't.
O'Brien takes a snap. Look, surveys pressure immediately by Tech P. He throws up a heave and a prayer.
Oh, Brock Thomas.
Brock should have caught it.
Great defense by Jamie.
Brock should have caught it. Coach Cup looking upset on the phone.
Coach Cup furious on the phone in Hawaii. Why? I have no
Holding
idea.
his-
I mean, he's in Hawaii.
holding
We're here
his
in Vero
hair.
Beach, Florida. He's
He's
growing
taken away from his own
gray hairs as we speak
In Hawaii.
in Hawaii.
I would love to go to Hawaii.
Honestly, if I was in Hawaii, I wouldn't really care about the VXFL. I wouldn't care. I would give my guys the game plan. I would have Peter DeLuke be my coach, and I would just rest. For it is what is truly
One of the most competitive guys on the field.
Now, I'm not saying Peter DeLuke is as much of an athlete as me,
No, he's just.
but he is a problem. Somebody's got to let him know.
There it is to Brock.
Somebody's got to let him know.
I think Brock has
Peter
3
DeLuke
catches in a row.
Is a problem.
Brock has 3 catches in a row and a touchdown.
That was Brock's third catch in a row.
Was that
One
not a
of them should
touchdown?
have been a touchdown,
Don't think that
but
was a
Brock
touchdown.
Thomas decided to slow down on the
Not a
sideline.
touchdown. Never mind.
No, I think they're still in like 10.
Making hand signals.
I think they're trying to speak sign language or something. But back to the game.
DJ in the
Here's
back.
third and about
Going in
10.
motion. Going on the
DJ
line.
in motion.
Pressure.
Throw the corner. Throw the
Got time. Flags on the play. Brock with a
4th
great
in a row to Brock Thomas.
Flag on the field.
There is dirty laundry.
They
Liam
called him
Livingston.
out anyway. They called Brock out.
Liam Livingston. Coach
Thomas
Cup.
furious, but not as angry as Austin Kupner.
Ellie with like a sunglasses check.
DJ out in the open too.
Yeah, DJ.
Yeah.
DJ beat his man.
Brock's definitely the favorite. Looking like his favorite target.
Yeah.
He's probably the most comfortable with Brock though, because Brock's been there since day one.
Brock's been there since day one to build the chemistry. Oh, yeah. He even calls him the
think-
Brocket shit.
I think that's OB's old teammate from his old high school, though.
Could we get a check on the penalty?
I think it was a holding.
Or maybe just a friend.
please, Jay.
Penalty check, please. Block in the back by the offense.
Penalty has been declined, so it's a replay down. Or not replay down. It's now 4th down and about.
Did they call Brock out anyways?
Yeah, they did. They did in fact call Brock out anyway.
It's hard to tell from here, but he did not look out to me.
I mean,
Caden still running his mouth on the sideline.
however, he has still not gotten onto the field. It has been an astounding 4 plays that he was on the field. And I think one of them, he got, and I quote, manhandled by Ben
Ben
Fadiomi.
Fadiomi. DJ low to the ground, ready to go.
O'Brien
Well blocking.
feels a little pressure. Moves the pocket, throws it.
Throws it to nobody.
Threw that one
There's a little bit of miscommunication
I
between
think he
him
was
and Brock.
I think he was trying to make a basket
I think he was
on the
trying to make a
basketball
basket.
hoops down there. I think he was trying to make
I
a
think
three-pointer.
I think Will Wagner brought it up. Instead of doing a coin toss, we should just do a 3-point shootout.
I agree.
I'm down for that, honestly.
I
I'm
hope
not the
they
best-
don't. I hope
I'm
they
not
don't
the
pick
best
you.
3-point shooter.
I hope they don't pick you.
I'm not the best
but-
3-point shooter. However, if I gotta make a couple shots, I'll make a couple shots.
I think I'm a pretty good 3-point shooter. I think I'm a pretty good 3-point shooter.
It's 20 to 7.
No, we all lit. That was a good night.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was a pretty good.
That was
Oh
fun.
yeah, I
At,
remember.
at Disney, right?
That was the
like
it was the Disney resort
the
up,
Disney
up
thing.
on the island.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was a good night.
That
That
was
was a
fun.
good night. Hey man, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. I know OB's gonna watch this later. Hey OB,
He knows.
he knows. OB knows.
Who else was there? Was it? No, it wasn't Clip. No, I
No.
don't think it was Clip.
I think it was just us.
It was us four, OB,
All right, here what
and someone else.
what the Hammers like to do is they like to run.
Looking for a screen. Peyton surveying.
Ooh.
Moves. Will looking. Throws it up.
Oh
my
on
God.
His head. On his head. What an amazing catch by Caleb Herndon.
Caleb
on top
Herndon.
of Will Morgan's head. 7-yard gain is a gain nonetheless.
13 yards.
13-yard gain. I'm sorry. It was double. Wow, Caden. Can't even appreciate your own teammates' good hard work. Caden Wilson
Still on the sideline.
is in fact a cheerleader for his own team. He's like the Peter DeLuke of his team, but tall and not as fast.
Peter is fast.
Peter is very fast.
He's very fast.
Hey, Peter might be that guy. Direct snap to Caleb Herndon. Gone. Off to the races. Amazing blocking by Jimmy Durant.
Great play, great play.
DJ with the tackle.
DJ showing his respects after getting dusted by Caleb Herndon.
He shoved him to the ground.
He
I think
shoved
that's
him to the
why.
ground.
He just smacked him.
He was upset he got dusted. But honestly, I would be too. And a lot of the trash that I talk and a lot of the hits that I make aren't the most legal.
I like the tape on his shirt.
Yeah,
He tapes his shirt up to make it stay.
I like it. You know,
It's creative.
it's very creative. You would think, he can just cut the sleeves off, but instead
I don't think
he's going to be unique.
He likes to
I
keep
like
the
it.
shirt.
Yeah,
Keeps the shirt
He
clean.
tapes the sleeves.
No,
not
Caleb.
DJ, Caleb. He tapes his sleeves. I can respect it. I can respect it.
Yeah, you gotta be dedicated.
I'm not going to do it, but I can respect it. I already cut my sleeves.
Have not cut my sleeves.
As we have Papa Keen bringing over the American flag, the most patriotic family that I've ever met in my life.
That is
Look
factual.
at him go. America. As the term goes, America. Heck yeah.
Peyton getting ready. Takes the snap. Rolling out right.
Ooh, with this speed option. Oh no. Oh no.
And it's a scrub for it.
Looks like I thought
Pioneer
Peyton
ball?
got it. I thought Peyton got it back.
Pioneer ball.
Pioneer football. DJ.
After a very
He's jumping. As Coach Cup is jumping around in Hawaii.
people around him.
Loving that play.
Coach Chubb. Cup. Coach Chubb jumping around in Hawaii. Sorry, Coach Cup. You haven't.
DJ Donald Thomas.
Did he? Donald?
Yeah. Yeah.
Donald coming back and making amazing play. No, it was just.
dropped. JV. As Mark Hawkins, who
Caden
in the
proclaims
afternoon
to leave the
workouts.
trash talk to him.
he's in the afternoon workouts at Vero, and we know which ones those are.
Here we go.
Who are we talking about again? Are we talking about Mark or Caden?
Mark.
Oh, Mark, yes, most definitely.
Caden does not play football anymore.
Swing, almost batted down.
Ooh,
Oh, they call him a sack. Parker Townsend lighting OB up in the backfield.
what a phenom that is. The two P's
Parker
in the
Townsend.
trenches. You know, you got one P in Peyton and you got one P in Parker.
Parker,
Together,
Parker was my teammate last year, and I believe he quit
Working hard.
about halfway through the year.
did he really?
I think so.
Oh,
Hopefully that doesn't happen to them.
yeah. I mean, now
Actually,
he's on a good team.
Hopefully it does. Hey, we were not bad.
You guys weren't the
The
best.
California Flames were not bad.
You guys were not the best
We
team.
weren't the best, but we weren't bad.
You guys talked a lot of trash to the Florida Fighting Cockerels,
We
and
did.
then you beat us. You beat us like 30-19 when we were missing like 5 guys, and then when we had all of our guys,
I
they
remember.
called me
I
a
remember,
defensive liability,
I remember
and I
I
picked
wasn't
6 the game
there.
to seal it.
I remember I wasn't there for the first game,
Oh yeah.
and then I was there. Andrew Clipstein threw a pick six.
Peyton
today.
hits the ground.
Tries to do a little juke, but bottled up very nicely.
David
stopped him?
Number 7, David Schwartz with the
Schwartz.
Forward for the tackle.
David Schwartz with the tackle.
Can we get a time check?
7:35 in the
Fourth quarter, right? Fourth
In
quarter.
the
in the fourth quarter.
7 minutes and 35 seconds in the fourth quarter.
I think I can finish out the game.
I think we can finish out the game. 3:09.
309. Yeah, me too.
Hey, you can be like 30 minutes late. Hey, what I've learned at the Ocean Grill is as long as you call and give them a heads up, they don't really care.
Third down.
OB back to pass.
O'Brien Snap, looks, surveys, feels pressure.
Rolls right.
Dylan.
Throws it up to Dylan Goldfarb, but Dylan Goldfarb is
Slows down.
he's slowed down to try to make the catch and jump vertically when he's kind of challenging that
Morgan
area.
looks pretty open to me.
Actually, that was a good ball.
That was a great ball. Dylan Goldfarb's just short.
No, it went to his hands.
You got to come down with those. You really do.
I'm still not seeing much from him, from DJ.
From DJ, honestly,
Pioneers.
if I'm O'Brien, I'm telling DJ, line up on the right side, everyone else on the
Run
left
as
side.
fast as you can.
run as fast as you can. I'm going to throw it all the way to the end zone. You go get it. If
That's what
I'm
OB
O'Brien,
That's what he should do.
I'm telling DJ,
Yeah.
run to the end zone, I'll get you the ball. And that is it. And we'll do that 3 times and win the game. Have 3 down linemen to block. Throw it up. Throw it up.
Jared Wolf gave Caden Wilson his gloves. I believe they are in the same condition as when he gave them to him.
Completely unused. Other than the greatness that was Jared Rivera's hands. And I quote, Mayo boy. Drop back to pass. Throws it away. On 4th down. You would think
Fourth
4th
down.
down and they're on about the 20-yard line.
Peyton and Parker in the trenches, dominating this football game.
PP is dominating in the trenches.
I think that's a new dynamic duo.
the PP.
The PP.
The PP.
The big PP.
The PP.
Ellie says the Pioneers need to pull a rabbit out of the hat.
The big PP in the trenches, they're just going crazy right now, honestly. Just giving it their all, going so hard in the trenches, you know.
He said that was the best defense.
Yeah, the big PP.
It is.
They're showing why.
Really showing
Up.
up to this
Oh,
part.
he's saying that the Pioneers have
And
the best defense.
Caden Wilson
Does he step onto the
is
field?
going onto the
He's
field.
going onto the field for David Schwartz. Let's see what impact he can make
Let's see what
in
Caden
probably his 1 or 2 plays. In the huddle, Caden Wilson.
Parker also comes out.
He immediately gets sent. They're on offense, Jared. Come on, Mayo boy. It has been a long day. I've been out here since about 7 o'clock. Like 7:30. Ellie Paul over here proclaiming that she does not believe in Trevor O'Brien to make the win.
Oh my
Ben
God!
Fadiomi
Ben Fadiomi.
with an amazing interception.
Great interception.
Did you see how high he got?
Ben Fadiomi plays basketball. He went up for a big rebound at the rim, and he came down with it and held it
That's
the
a putback.
entire way.
That's a
That's a
putback,
putback.
dunk.
That's a putback all the way. He jumps up, he grabs the ball, and he puts it right back.
I think it was because Caden was on the field.
I think it might have been because
I think
Caden
Caden
was on
will.
the field.
And is
Caden
he?
Wilson-
He's coming back off after
Yep.
one play.
And let's see how.
Every time Caden's on the field, something bad happens. Every single time.
I think Caden should just stick around on the sideline to be motivation. And now he's complaining about when he goes on, they throw a pick. You have to think sometimes. Maybe because he's wearing 18. DJ direct snap.
Looks like he's gonna throw it.
O'Brien! O'Brien!
And
Sprinted.
OB at receiver.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness.
Beats Daniel Williams to the end zone.
It's Daniel Williams. Little showboat.
What? Not sure.
Wow, what a play. Catch and receive by O'Brien and DJ.
James Beulah with a face of astonishment.
Didn't know if I'd see OB at receiver.
It definitely was a different sight.
Very new ball game.
A little bit of a celebration
Thought-
around the 27
Thought the connection was going to be the opposite way
with
around.
Donald
but hey.
and I mean, yeah, you would assume that
OB
OB
to
would be the
Donald.
star quarterback to Donald's star receiver, but look at that, how the tides have turned. Why have so many people added me on Snapchat? No, it's 20 to 13.
20 to 13 hammers
20 to 13 hammers.
as they're going for, I believe, a 1-point conversion right here. O'Brien's back at quarterback.
And Caden back on the sideline, trash talking as per usual.
Takes a snap. rolls,
Ellie running across the field.
surveys, has time, throws
Legal
it
man
up.
on the field.
And Dylan,
Dylan
was he in?
Goldfarb with a moss.
Dylan Goldfarb, what a catch in the back of the end zone.
I think spiking is his thing. I think
Spiking
he has
might
spiked
be
the ball
his thing.
twice today.
However, I don't think anybody will be able to
20 to
spike better than the
14.
way me and
This is a very
Andrew
brand new
connected,
ball
you
game
know?
now, folks. Anyone's game.
14 to 20.
All started with Ben Fadiomi.
Started off a huge pick by Ben Fadiomi.
Don't ask him questions.
He's got it.
He said don't ask him questions.
What did he say?
Obi said don't ask me
Yeah,
questions.
OB was like, don't ask me questions. I got it.
Awesome.
And OB tells Coach Cup
That he is
He's-
now the owner.
he's got it.
He is sick of it.
He asks him to not ask him any questions. Cup.
We good? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Caden is on the field. Oh, no, never mind. Caden Wilson is, in fact, walking off of the field.
Hey, Tech P, y'all playing. You two, Peyton and Parker.
Fourth quarter and blowing leads. It's like I'm saying the same words. Hammer time and blowing leads in the fourth quarter. Caden, remember, whenever you're on the field, something bad happens. The PP in the trenches can only go so hard. Garrett Housef set to kick. Onside kick
Onside.
attempt.
Received
Picked up
by
Caleb
Caleb.
Herndon. Caleb Herndon really is he's a very low-key like star.
Yeah. It's like in the NBA when you don't make the All-Star game, but he's on that level.
He's on the level of an all-star.
It's like the Mike Conleys of the world.
It's gonna be the owners. The owners.
Caden asking that question because he wants an interview. Caleb Herndon getting about
Caden wants an
6-7
interview
yards.
after being the coach on the sideline, going in for about 4 plays, 5 plays. Really hasn't made that much of a difference in his return back after a month hiatus.
About 8-yard gain. Second
Hey, thanks for the gas.
Yeah, I'm on E right now. So I really want to put my thing.
No, man, you drive a Jeep. I drive a Camry. We're two different breeds. You're not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. Jamie Prabula
at quarterback.
back to take the snap.
David Bueller taking the snap.
Or Prabula, I'm sorry. Ooh, breaking O'Brien. Ooh, almost. Oh, if Will missed right there, he would have just broken him down to his knees. Had him touching the earth.
O'Brien got O'Brien with a move.
Got O'Brien with a nice little hezzy almost.
Hold call right there.
Holding on what?
Holding on his ankles.
All that you were holding on to is your ankles, buddy. Sorry, Steven, I didn't mean to steal your joke.
Third down, about 10 to go.
What's the time? Austin's asking.
Time check.
123.
You
So,
have to think, this game is winding down.
This is a big stop.
This is a huge stop.
Third down. If they stop on the next 2 plays, they get the ball back.
Hand off. Good blocking.
Down. Okay, fourth and about
Fourth and 6, 7.
Fourth and about 7.
Timeout for Pioneers. 30 seconds.
Here we go.
timeout. It is fourth down. And about
Imagine if we had field goals.
Dude, if we had field goals, this would be this league would just be a different breed.
It really would.
Yeah. This is where the games are made. This is where big plays need to happen.
makers are made right here. Big plays. Not a lot of time left. Fourth quarter. Huge game.
As Coach Cup would put it, this is where Omar is most dangerous. Oh, Brock being forced to guard Jamie Prabula. I don't know if Brock has the
Peyton
has
takes
the
snap.
speed.
Looking, surveying. Pressure. Throws it up. Batted down.
All right, big stop on
And
defense
the
by
Pioneers
the
got
Pioneers.
the stop they needed.
Defense by the Pioneers.
I didn't know. I didn't know I had an echo named Jared Wolf. But Ben tried to run up under it, but just wasn't quick enough.
Hey, Wasp.
Yo, there is a mean wasp trying to get an interview. Hey, buddy, what have you seen thus far in this game? Oh, never mind. There he goes.
First and 20 out of round.
Yeah, it's JV football player.
Mark Hawkins, who works out in the afternoon, is
JV football
is
player Mark
screaming
Hawkins
for
is very
the Hammers
excited.
to let's go and get a stop here.
Yes, 2013.
2014.
2014.
This is dead, so I can't turn it.
It's 2014.
20 to 14. And Donald.
DJ Donald Thomas using all of that speed, screaming at Brock to block. If Brock blocks him inside even by 3 yards, DJ is off to the races. And the clock stops because of a first down.
Got out of bounds.
First down and out of bounds.
Saves a timeout.
It does save you a timeout.
As Jarrett Wolf repeats everything we say
Every
back
single
here.
thing we say out in the PA. However, I can't really complain about it.
Yeah. So
Right
as we
about the
see
25-yard line
Star
going
corner
in.
David Schwartz on Brock.
The absolute stud, as they call him. DJ back to take the snap. In the lowest quarterback stance I've ever seen in my life.
Looking, throws it up to Will Morgan.
Picked
Off by
James
Jimmy
Durant.
Durant.
Jimmy Durant.
Jimmy Durant. What an amazing player. He really is a stud.
That was a huge turn of events for him.
That's the game.
Caden asking to go in, knowing that they've won the game pretty much. But if I'm Coach Keene, if I'm good old St. Keene, I don't know if I'm putting Caden in.
It's been bad luck.
It's just been terrible luck. Put him at QB. If I'm a Pioneers fan, I'm putting Caden at quarterback. And I'm just letting him go crazy. Maybe you'll run through the middle with strip specialist on.
The Hammers
You'll just go crazy.
victory formation.
With Jamie taking the snap. Jamie waiting, and then he takes the knee. And in the battle of
And
the unbeatens, in the battle of the unbeatens,
Hammers.
Hammers 20, Pioneers 14.
20 to 14 Hammers.
Can I get O'Brien and Pate to the booth?
hey, so much for Pioneers on top. Coming down 4-1. Wow, Jared. Wow.
As Mayo Boy drops the ball.
Jared Rivera.
Jared Mayo Boy Rivera.
Mayo Boy over here drops the ball.
There was mayo all over my hands.
That is a disgusting sight to think about.
Great game, both teams. Played their
I honestly expected more out of DJ.
I did too. Through the game losing pick, not a quarterback.
Peyton, come on.
Hey, come on now.
Sorry for anybody wearing headphones.
Sorry, I can't really. I'm cramping up. So we're.
You're
cramping too. I was cramping
a second ago. Peyton, emphatic win here, being the last team to go undefeated. In this game, you guys played phenomenal defense. You held the high-scoring Pioneers to a miserable 14 points. Offensively, you were able to drive down the field and just continue to put points up behind James Pabila's amazing performance.
Absolutely.
What exactly do you have to say about your offensive and defensive performances here today?
Dude, I'm just super proud of our offense. I mean, we drove the ball all game. We didn't score in the second half, but I mean, that was partly because of my bad coaching. I mean, I threw a 50-50 ball when you should just ran out the clock, and then the option just blew up. So we were down in the red zone twice and just couldn't score in the second half. So it was great offensively. We drove the ball almost at will, and I think teams should be scared. We did that without Wendell, the biggest playmaker in the league. So it's not just a one-man show here in the Hammers. We're a unit. On defense, man, Parker Townsend, I can't stress
Oh.
enough.
We
I
have-
think now he leads the league with 11 or 12 sacks.
We here in the booth have created
The
a
PP.
name. You guys are the PP connection.
You guys are the PP in the trenches.
the PP in the trenches.
Now, how hard does the PP go in the trenches?
Dude, I'm exhausted, so I'll let it speak for itself.
Hard. The PP now is deflated. However, in game, they went crazy. It was an amazing performance by Peyton and Parker down in the trenches, and I hope to see Morka in the coming weeks.
I agree.
Excited for our team. We got a lot of
Good.
guys. Jamie, Jimmy, Parker. I mean, studs, bro.
You guys played great. Good game. Good game. All right, Mr. O'Brien,
We have the stud.
take a
I
knee.
don't want to hear what I got to say. I might get kicked out of this league for this.
So, Trevor,
I have an opinion.
what's
First loss of the year.
first loss of the year? You guys are now going 4-1, and
Still a great record.
It's still a phenomenal record. What do you have to say about the PP in the trenches?
Really quick. Hey, Dylan, nobody leaves yet. Stay by the bench.
What do you have to say about the PP in the trenches?
You know, they're a great duo. Parker Townsend might be, I think, one of the most underrated players in this league. You know, honestly, a lot of it is scheming because, like, you know, we have plays where guys are supposed to block down. You know, Payne's a great player. It's hard to block him. You know, they get outside. You know, it's a lot of concepts. You know, they play with heart. They play hard, and it's hard to match their effort. And I think that's the biggest thing it comes down to is effort. No matter what team this is. I mean, everybody's got talented teams. I mean, I think without a doubt, the Pioneers have, on paper, the most talented team. I think it's
so.
agreeable by most people. But the Hammers, they came out and they played with heart. They played harder than we did, and I think that's what it comes down to.
I do have a question. Why did you go away from your natural position of quarterback? Why'd we switch that up?
I went to receiver because I knew they weren't going to put anybody on me just because of what we have on offense. And, you know, it worked. I was open on both the routes. I scored an 80-yard touchdown. That last interception, I was open. Could have been another touchdown to win the game. We were supposed to be down blocking Peyton, rolling right, block him down. We weren't doing that. We were still letting him outside, so I needed DJ to use his legs and get out because, you know, hamstrings are killing me. So I didn't want to be rolling out all the time, so I thought I would just let DJ do it. You know, he did a good job. I ended up throwing a pick on the last drive, but, you know, a great game all in all.
Personally, I have a question. Do you believe that you underutilized DJ going into the half? Like, in the first half, he probably had like maybe 4 or 5 targets, like minuscule yardage. But come the second half, you had him going directly to quarterback and having him take direct snaps. And he was phenomenal getting around the edge. Do you believe that you underutilized him in the first half?
I don't, because with what we had planned, with proper blocking, you know, we were missing Austin, we were missing Owen, our 2 best blockers. With proper blocking, we have the time to drop back and play our style of football. We didn't have that this week. We had to do what we don't like to do, which is block 2 or 3 guys. We don't like to do that. And we were forced to do it, and it still wasn't working. So I think we had to change our offense, and I think we adjusted perfectly. You know, I think we had a couple plays. I hate to be that guy, but I think we got a couple bad calls from the refs. I mean, you'll watch the tape. I scored at the end of the first half on that run. Half the Hammers told me I wasn't touched. Call it whatever. Ben gets called on a block in the back on a touchdown to Brock on 4th down. Those plays can't happen. I mean, I think you take away those few mistakes and unfortunately a couple bad calls from the ref, I think we win this game by 2 touchdowns. Because, I mean, I think we showed plays where we really got screwed over. But, you know, the goal is to not be in any position where you can get screwed over. The goal is to be ahead by so much. And I think we came with a good game plan. I think with proper blocking, letting DJ play running back with what we did in the first half would have been great. I just think we couldn't block, and that's what it comes down to. Football's a trenches sport.
Yeah,
your skill players
much.
can't do anything if you don't have time to get it done. And that's what this game came down to. You know, the Hammers had more time to make plays than we did, and we had 2 or 3 seconds, and you saw the outcome of the game.
All right. Well, thank you, Trevor.
Thank you.
It was a great interview. Better luck on the 10th when we come back, because we will be taking
We
a break
will be not
for
here
next week
Saturday.
for July 4th.
Championship game. Y'all just got the first preview.
That an emphatic statement right there. However, I believe that the Hunters have something to say about that. You see, the
You see, the Aces.
the Aces
have run
You
one.
you
We looked
just
be- we
you
looked a
got
lot
your
better.
first win.
We looked a lot better.
You guys got your first win. You played phenomenally.
We didn't score more than 2 touchdowns, I think, in a game this year. We scored 3 in the first half.
You did great. You did good. I mean, you didn't score
Looked
anything
like a
else
different team.
after that, but
But it's improvement.
it's improvement. Getting better.
I gotta go to work.
Yeah. Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. See you next week, or the week after.
Yeah.